You wanted to see me, sir?
Yeah, I want to know what you're trying to pull with Monica Quartermaine. And I want it straight, Taggart, or I want your badge.
All right. Here's the deal. Jason Morgan's father is a junkie. Pain pills. The father is non-functional. I've been watching him for months. The family's only found out since the nurse's ball. His wife is covering for him every which way there is. But as I just pointed out to her, if this was ever to get out, the lawsuits her family faces could cause their stock to drop like a bag of bullets.
Commissioner.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I told her that I could probably keep her husband out of jail if she would give me some information on Morgan's business. She said, no way, I'm not going to sell my son out. But when I mentioned one Justice Ward, she became a little friendlier. Now, if I can get him, I think I can get Morgan. Assuming the PCPD still wants to shut down crime in this city.
Are you sure you're not trying to eliminate Ward so you can have a clear shot at the assistant DA?
If I can open up her eyes to what kind of a man he really is, you're not going to hear me complaining. But my first priority, and always my first priority, sir, is cleaning up the crime in this city. And the man at the top of that thrashing is Jason Morgan. I want him out of business almost as much as you do.
I'm trying to figure out what your biggest mistake was. That you thought you could pull this off without me knowing about it. Or that if I did agree that to lean on the Quartermaines we could get to Jason, that I would allow you, of all people, free reign to torment Alan Quartermaine.
Alan Quartermaine is a junkie. He torments himself. All Alan is to me is leverage against Monica. Without that, Monica won't help.
The point is, Taggart, I will never in this lifetime put the fate of Alan Quartermaine, junkie or not, in your hands. You understand? I do not have that kind of trust in you. Taggart. Taggart. Any decisions about Alan Quartermaine come through me.
Are you saying what I think you're saying, sir? This plan can work, Commissioner.
How long have you known Alan to be using?
I started picking up on it around the time Morgan's baby went missing.
And it took his family until June to figure it out?
They haven't really figured it out yet. He's running some con about going to N.A. The family's always the last to know. This isn't the way I prefer to do business, but you might say the opportunity presented itself to me. So I said, hey, why not use it?
No moves without consulting me first. Got it?
Got it.
You got the green light. Put Jason Morgan out of business. And if Justice Ward is the way in, well, he should have thought about that before he got involved with Jason.
Mac.
Sorry to disappoint you, but Mac's not here right now. Come to finish that little chat with him. Call off your dog? That was the gist of it, right?
Did he?
You know, ratting on me to my boss, well, that just complicated things. It's a shame, really. Could have handled this so nicely, just the two of us.
Oh, yeah. On your terms, sure. Blackmail.
Oh, no. Blackmail is against the law. Oh, and by the way, so is possession of a controlled substance.
And what do you call using the greatest error in my husband's life and having it hang over my head, forcing me to go against Justice Ward and my son? What do you call that?
Police procedure. Oh, yeah. You know, letting the little fish go to catch the big fish. Cops do that all the time. And you know what? The little fish is usually grateful.
Well, did Mac see it that way?
To be honest with you, no. Actually, he came down on me pretty hard. Just like you wanted him to. As a matter of fact, he demanded to see the proof I have on your hubby.
Which I'm sure you were only too happy to provide.
You really don't understand me, do you, Don? Well, I guess that's why we keep having these little disagreements. You see, a straight arrow like Mac sees solid evidence like that, and he's going to use it bad. But me, well, I see it as a means to an end. I can use it, lose it, change it, rearrange it. Hell, I can even forget I ever had it.
Sure, yeah, for a price.
a very reasonable price.
A little too high for me.
Really? Is it too high for the other Dr. Quartermaine? Considering the alternative?
You mean jail?
Doctor, where your husband's concerned, jail is just the beginning.
Is frightening innocent civilians part of your police procedure?
Well, if the truth frightens you, Doc, go talk to your hubby or Justice or Jason. They're the ones that put you in that position. I'm just trying to help you get out of it.
The hell you are! Don't you think it isn't obvious to me what pleasure you're getting out of this? Using one side of the Quartermaine family to wage war on the other side.
Law enforcement isn't always pretty.
Oh, this is not about law enforcement. It's about your personal vendetta.
Do my motives really matter? When the dust settles, we'll both have what we want.
What, my son at the mercy of his worst enemy?
Fine. We'll do it your way, Doc. I'll treat your husband like every other ordinary perp. Well, the Quartermaines are smooth operators. You probably got some judge you can sweet-talk into a lighter sentence. Of course, Rambo Allen will lose his medical license, and, well, GH will come down with a bad case of litigation for letting a pill popper practice medicine and run a hospital, and you for covering it up when you got back. Woo-wee. That scandal will shake the Quartermaine family tree until those branches snap like dry bones.
How can you do this?
What? My job? If I was doing my job, your hubby would have been a guest of the county long time ago. No, I'm doing you a favor. I'm giving you a chance another cop might not give you because I want Jason bad.
You're despicable.
Different strokes, Doc. You give me something on Jason or Justice, two guys I'm going to take down one way or another. Now, the deal may be hard, but it's fair, so get over it. It's the best you're going to get.
Look, what kind of guarantee do I have that Jason won't go to jail?
Well, I can promise I won't kill him. Which is more than I can say about Morgan's other business associates. Of course, you can wait for somebody else to take Morgan out with a bullet or a bomb.
Jail is just another way to end a life. Now, if I'm going to betray my son, I need a better offer.
The DA handles immunity deals. Mac would support that. But let's just leave Mac out of this for a moment. The best chance your hubby has of drying out in peace is moi. Otherwise, there's no 12-step programs, just one. Jail. I'll be here when you're ready. But we both know you have nowhere else to go.
So, will she do it?
Dr. Quartermaine didn't say she'd cooperate, but she didn't say she wouldn't. And like I just told her, she's got nowhere else to go.
How did she act?
On the outside, angry, like she wanted to operate on me with a butter knife. Inside, I'd say she's pretty shook up.
Yeah, well, who could blame her?
I'm doing her a favor. And an even bigger favor for that chemistry set she's married
Listen to me, Taggart. Now that I'm a part of this, I don't want you doing any more favors for Alan or Monica without the go-ahead from me, understood?
I've already gone a couple rounds with her, and from what I can see, we might have to turn the heat up pretty high. Is that a problem, sir?
No, not for me. Even though I know why she's doing it. She's protecting people she loves, Taggart. Just like Robin is protecting Jason and I'm protecting her. But if I have to bring down Jason Morgan to do it, Robin's gonna hate me.
I gave up trying to explain what we do years ago. The taxpayers never get it.
Robin Scorpio is more than a taxpayer to me, Taggart. I'd like her to understand. I raised her like a daughter. She lost her parents and her stepfather, all from violence. I don't want her to live through that again. And she wouldn't have to if Morgan would just walk away from the organization. But he won't because he is too stubborn.
Then we'll have to force him to take that walk, sir.